Steve Buchko, I was with the Bombers in 1945 and 46 seasons. Right out of high school, they picked out a few of the bigger guys and tried to start a team up together after the war. Yeah, well, you know what Whitey's is at Grand Forks, and the first year we played, put the team together, we had an exhibition game with the University of North Dakota. And what it was, we played a half a game American rules and a half a game Canadian rules. And a few of the boys went to Whitey's for a few drinks, because that was a novelty at that time. We never had it in our city, so they had maybe one or two too many. So when the Americans kicked off to us, I won't mention the name, but the fella on our side picked up the ball, got pushed a little, touched but not tackled, turned around, he was running for our goal line. So we had to tackle. Well, there were the old timers, like there was Jackie Manners, and Martin Gaynor, and there was Tiny Lucid, and then there was the Red Dog Soretti, and I think Chess McCants was there in 45 for a short spell, and Larry Desjardins. So, you know, we had a collection of old-timers and young-timers. Of course, the young kids were in good shape because they were throwing weights around and exercising and everything. And these fellas come out of the services, and of course, us little punks were trying to show them up. But once they got in shape, they showed us what the game was all about. But once the old-timers got together, well, we had to take pretty well second or third string. But it was nice, you know. It was a nice experience for a kid. I was only, what, just turned 19 or so. And of course, when we went on these trips, there was only 3 teams. There was only Calgary, Regina, and Winnipeg at that time. So it was a big deal going to Calgary to play a Saturday afternoon game or evening game. We'd start out on a Thursday evening, board the train, and there's like one of these trains that stops for every little port to pick up the cream or whatever you want to call it, the farmer's load. And of course, some of the fellows that had a couple of suds like to drink, and they would jump the taxi, and in 20 minutes they'd get the supply, and it'd be party time, you see. It was a fun thing, you know. Practice every evening from 6 to about 7:38. And then we were allowed to go to Shea's Brewery across the street for a beer if we were interested, and they had a little supply of the cold cuts and that. And then we had the privilege of going to the Salisbury House right in the corner, eat all you can, just sign your name. And that was our perks. We got paid more money that way than we did the other way. Thank you, Bomber fans, for your support over the past 80 years. Be sure you're in the stands for more great Bomber moments and memories this season.